Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is our Godzilla vs. Kong, King Kong. Like Mechagodzilla, this dude actually has quite a bit of articulation. So quite different than the original Playmates stuff that we had. If I zoom back out, you can see that he comes with the axe. Stands remarkably well. Like of all of them, like these newer ones, he's never fallen over. So, like, I think that's quite a good thing. You can see that he is very, very nicely sculpted though. Other than, of course, obvious joints. But the overall sculpting is really, really good. He comes with his axe. Now, there is a newer version of this that actually has like the sort of atomic damage and stuff from, was it the Hong Kong battle? That axe only comes with like one side done, and this one actually comes with both sides done. So this is really like, I think, the superior of them. All around, very, very cool figure. Like I said, remarkably well, good at keeping his stance and stuff. So articulation wise, you've got the in and out for the arms. There is elbow bend. I'm pretty sure that there was, hand articulation at the wrist, and that's for both sides. The hands are quite rubbery, so like this one is permanently in the fist, this one has the gap for the axe, and you can sort of see that joint there. So they've done like a really good job on that. The head does do the full exorcist spin. There's no up and down movement though. At the hips, there's nothing, like there's no waist articulation, but your legs, you can get them like flat or flattish to somewhat sit, not quite, but if you wanted him to, you can sort of get him to sit down. But you've also got that knee joint. It's not a massive knee joint, but it's good enough. No articulation at the feet, and built-in battle scratches, that sort of stuff. Really, really nicely sculpted fur. Doesn't actually have like flocking or anything. And the battle damage for this one is just here. Now, like I said with Mechagodzilla was probably the best of them. King Kong and Godzilla both actually have sort of difficult to get in ones, but you can see it's nicely sculpted. It sits in there okay, but if you don't have the shoulder sort of flat like that when you go to put it in, if it's more like that, it can get stuck in there, so you won't be able to place it in sort of flush. Now, I've had this sitting in place for over a week now, I think, so it's actually looking a lot better than when it originally went in. You see the axe there, axe detail. So all around, very, very nice figure. Like, the face is great. He sort of looks quite similar to the Optimus Primal from Transformers, and with the gorilla mode. So very pleased with him. I think he's very cool. So yeah, that, like, King Kong and Mechagodzilla got all the the swish with the articulation. Yeah, I don't know. The Godzilla is okay, but I kind of wish it had this kind of articulation, particularly given that they all cost the same price. Now, like I said with Mechagodzilla, these are no longer available at Mighty Ape. Check your local warehouse. I think they might still have some in stock, but it's hit and miss. You never know unless you actually go really. If you order online, it's going to be one of any number, which could include like the alternative versions of these, which are like the Hong Kong battles, which have sort of blue and purple through them and stuff, so they look slightly different. So all around, very pleased with this figure. It's not easy to get this kind of stuff, and like, you know, you don't really see much in the way of kaiju and big monster battles anymore, so I'm really pleased to have been able to get it, considering that I think a Nika figure of the same sort of size with just a little bit more articulation is probably about $80 more expensive. So yeah, on a budget, this looks really good, particularly with the those Bandai little city things. I'm pretty sure I did a video on them. So they look great with those. They look good in a diorama. If you had a stand to get him sort of in a jumping position, he would look really good. So all around, I think he's great. I kind of wish that there was feet articulation as well, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, so to speak. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.